Hey everybody, it's Sage and welcome back to my playthrough of Breath of Fire 3. I'm excited to be playing this for you guys, with you guys. This is going to be great. Like I said in the last episode, or maybe 2 episodes ago, I kind of forget where we're at right now. If you have not played this game, pick it up right now. Stop what you're doing, go buy it, go emulate it, do whatever you need to do. It's on PS2, it's on PSP, but this is a classic. In my opinion, shaped a lot of the directions of games moving forward hugely, and I have the nostalgia value. Obviously, I'm very connected to this game. I played this 10,000 times throughout my childhood, and so I'm here playing it again with you. I probably play this game every 2 or 3 years, and I'm due to play again because I haven't really played it since college, and I'm due to play Grandia again too, which is another game in that rotation for me. So anyways, we got sidetracked. We're going straight up to Mount Glaus because in the last episode, Bunyan kind of caught us robbing his house. It happens sometimes. And he sent Ray off to Mount Glaus, and now Tipo and I are like, we gotta go rescue our boy. Now we actually came through here a little bit last time. We came here just a little bit last time, and we kind of looted some stuff already, so this time we're just straight climbing this mountain. We are set. We've got more equipment than you could ever ask for on these two, so that's looking pretty nice. Awesome, getting a little more experience there. Like I said, I love this game's whole battle system and how smooth it is in and out of battle. I absolutely love it. I wish more games would kind of take that and move forward with it because I really like this art style. Nice, getting a little bit more experience from those jerks, so that won't be too bad at all. And the hell is this up here? Well, it looks like it's starting to get nighttime. We did climb half a mountain. That does take quite a lot of your time, so that makes sense. Hello? Hey, it's getting dark. I kind of forget the voice that I gave him because I was recording last night, now it's this morning. Let's call it a day. I know it was kind of higher, but I don't think that was the right voice. Maybe Ray's staying here too. Ray! You're just running in the house screaming, Ray. Tipo? What are you doing here? We took care of that old man, and Bunyan told us to do in no time and came after you. I was worried about you being out here all alone. You know what, Tipo? I think the reason Bunyan sent me here alone is, well, because he was worried about you. Huh? What do you mean? Worried about us? I mean, he said he was keeping us hostages, right? You've heard the rumors, haven't you? What the hell was that noise? That monster that's been attacking the village is here. In the mountains. Bunyan meant for me to kill it. Why does he want you to kill the monster? I mean, it's real big and strong, right? Yeah, that doesn't really make much sense. It is, but I'm stronger. Oh, if I were alone. What? Ray, what the hell are you talking about? But now that you're here, I won't be able to use... Oh, never mind. Boy, doesn't this just beat all? What the hell is he talking about? Well, no worrying about that now. Let's get some rest. It'd be dangerous to go out at night. So that's actually super important for later in the game, but for right now, just kind of forget that happened. Wake up, Ryu! What? Oh my gosh, look how cute we were sleeping. It's him. He's close by. Oh boy, here we go. I guess we have no choice. Let's go out there and get him. Alright, well first actually, let's kind of rearrange, because Ray is back in our party, and we are all level 5 now, but let's do back to the attack form like I was telling you guys I like to do. And perfecto. That looks great. This music is so ominous, so scary. So, what is he talking about really? Oh, hello, Snake Boy. This is the Nue. He's up early, isn't he? Probably about to go attack the village early in the morning, bright and early. What do you mean? And here is the boss music of the game. Here's our first boss. Full disclosure, I'll just let you guys know that this isn't gonna be like the whole boss battle, but you do want to take it seriously. It's not like an automatic loss or anything, but he is going to run away, so maybe don't exhaust all of your resources. But I want to start pilfering with Ray, see if I can get that roll, and then we'll just attack with everybody else. Oh, yes. Couldn't steal anything. I don't exactly remember what this new has for us to steal, but I know that it is nice. So, pretty much any point in this game, if you're able to steal from a boss, do it. Go ahead and do it. So that will be what we spend most of Ray's life on, is that pilfer. Tipo do that. Might as well purify him. I mean, I guess don't be too worried about exhausting your resources, because the house is right there. You could literally heal your AP and rest after this if you felt like it. I just maybe didn't feel like it. You know, it'd be like that sometimes, but maybe that's what we feel like doing. Oh, how dare you hit Ray. We're going to do the same thing, obviously. So when you're in the attack position, as you can tell, the person in the priority spot has the highest chance of getting attacked, because they're right there at the point. But then their attack is also boosted when we're in this formation. Defense, they're all close together. Everybody has an equal chance of getting hit, but their defense is boosted across the board. And the normal is just normal. There's no boost. There's no... actually, I think the person in the third position has a less chance of getting hit in the normal setup. So that's maybe where you put your mage, and then the front two have an equal chance of getting hit. But it's pretty much the most basic phase. If you don't really want to mess with the forms too much, I honestly didn't mess with the forms whatsoever my first, like, 2 playthroughs. Oh, yikes, Ray. He got him down. Sometimes the new will attacks twice, as you saw. Ooh, and he's repraisaling Tipo. That's rude as hell. 12 on him. That's okay. I'm actually going to have Ray use a healing herb on himself here, as opposed to having Ryu heal him. And the reason that I'm doing that is because Ray is the fastest one on the party right now. The new is actually faster than Ryu, so he probably would have killed him. He'd be dead right now. He'd be a dead boy, and that would be very sad, and we don't want that in our lives, so we're just going to avoid that. Nice. Ugh, getting reprisals on all of us. I really hate it. And he escaped, just like I told you. Come on, after him. We got nothing. You get nothing. Okay, fine. Shit. That's how it be sometimes. But actually, I'm going to take advantage of... Can we rest again? Yeah. The bed looks nice and comfy. You want to rest here? Yeah. Screw chasing that demon. We're going to rest. Yeah. That's how we are. We're the best adventurers around. You can save right here if you want to, but I don't think I quite need to yet. If you want to be rather safe than sorry, go for it. Look at this. He chopped down all these freaking trees, dude. Some nice experience there. It was just 3 curs. Now, I will tell you, even though I didn't show off that battle specifically, I mean, we're going to be showing off more battles here soon, so you'll see it. But Ray is really your prize horse, and that's why I put him in the attack position there. He's doing so much damage. He'll pretty much one-shot everything you find. Vitamins, that's super nice. Make sure to come up here and snag that. So yeah, it just makes it a lot easier when you have Ray at that point. Give him that little extra bit of attack, and he can just murder anything you're running into. It's great. We love it. We love Ray. That's right, a trail of blood. It must be the monster's blood. And we are here in this creepy, creepy cave with this wonderful music. Like I told you, this game is just so amazing. Alright, so we've had a couple new enemies here, the bats and the zombies. Now, I want you to take notice of something real quick. You see how the zombies are kind of wiggling back and forth? The zombies actually start the battle confused, and that's the animation for confusion. So you want to focus the bats first, because the zombies actually might have a chance of hitting each other or doing something stupid. So we're going to kind of bank on that. Of course, they're just bats, so we kind of expect to slice them in half. And Ryu got one of the zombies. See how his whole stance kind of changed there? He's not wiggling back and forth. He's not going to attack randomly anymore. Where the other one is still confused, so you never know. Let's just see how Ray, up by his name, it has the EX. He's actually so fast, he's getting an extra attack here. So is Tipo. And Ryu. These zombies are slow. These zombies are way slow. But usually in a lot of battles, you'll see that Ray, because Ray gets incredible speed stat gains. Ray will be getting that X turn more than anybody, and then usually Tipo and Ryu, I need to stop trying to combine their names. They're 2 separate people. But yeah, so that's what we need to do moving forward. They give some pretty good experience. We'll probably catch a couple levels while we're in here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and sort our stuff. No, by normal item. And then manual. Because I want the freaking healing herbs up first. And then the beef jerky then. Yeah, that looks good to me. Anyways, the whole point of that is I want to use some healing herbs. Just on Ray, actually. Just one real quick. I kind of want to save or use AP. It doesn't really matter that much, I guess, because you could kind of have him serve that role. So as you see, the blood keeps going down the right path, but let's take the left real quick. Just in case we discover something fancy, or you never know. Always explore the other paths. I kept talking there because I thought it was going to be some more new enemies, but it was just some stinky curs. So, it is what it is. Alright, over here. Oh my gosh, that's a big old bone pile, but you can search it, and you can get the bent sword, which actually is garbage. Let's just show that off. You wouldn't think a bent sword would be very good, and it's not. It's literally worse than the dagger you start off with, as you can see. But it's there, so you can pick it up if you want. Use it as selling fodder. That's probably what I'm going to do with it. But I just wanted to show that off to you because why the heck not, you know? Alright, so let's start following the blood trail. Actually, so it goes to the left. We want to climb up the right here. There's some good stuff. Nice, we're actually going to get a level 4 Ryu and Tipo right now. So as you can see, Ryu learned Protect. That actually raises your defense in this game. Super useful, so he can kind of be a support mage in this party. Which is weird when your main protagonist is a freaking support mage. But here's another Ballock knife. So like I said, if you didn't want to waste your money before, you could have just waited and then only given Tipo like the Ballock knife or something. But I still think it's worth it to go purchase those things. They're so freaking cheap. I might even keep that battle in because that was heckin' easy. Ray got to level 6 from it though, so that's pretty dang nice. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's one cool thing about this game. You'll notice it as we move forward. The encounter rate definitely does kick your ass sometimes, but that wasn't what I was referring to. But kind of just the character progression, both outside and inside of battle, is really cool. So that's a talisman. That's actually an accessory for us. Protect against instant death attacks. Sure, why not? So we actually want to, I think, follow the blood before I take that top left path. And as you've noticed, unfortunately, this is not one of those games that takes care of you and automatically heals you when you level up. You have to do that yourself. So we'll just do a couple heals right there, get that taken care of, and then we'll follow this blood a little bit more. But both inside and outside of battle, the character progression, really neat. As you'll see, like, Ryu kind of starts out as a support mage right now, and then, of course, he completely changes. The blood trail stops here. But you can get 200 Zenny from searching that skeleton, and as you can see, there is a cave in the water over there. So you kind of want to go over here. It's assumed that the Nue just kind of jumped in there, right? Hey! I think I figured it out! Huh? He must have jumped into the water to get away. Yeah, that's it. You're probably right. So how do we go after him? I don't know. Thanks, Tipo. Super useful. Hella useful. Like, what would we do without Tipo's master advice there, everybody? And that puts him in front, which, I don't know, like I said, I'm super anal. Ryu belongs in front. Okay, he's the leader, damn it. Whether you know it or not. But that is another thing that I really like about the start of this game. I feel like most games, especially around this era, you know, you kind of start out as the hero, you know the hero, and the whole story is kind of based around you, which the story is based around Ryu, don't get me wrong. But like, here at the beginning of the game, I don't get the vibe that Ryu is the leader at all. He kind of just fell into this duo, they took him in, he's an orphan. I kind of get the feeling that Tipo is more of the leader. Okay, this time I really got it. We dive in from here. And then we float down to that spot we saw before. Yeah, that's it. What do you think, Ryu? Is Tipo right? Honestly, yeah, he's right. We gotta get in that water. It's time for wet time. Okay, Ryu, you go first. Oh, whoa. You're gonna make me go first? The current is running strong. Do you want to dive in? Sure. Jump right in. Oh, and I actually think I missed a frickin' scene here, which is something I really wanted to talk about. Dang, I think I was supposed to say no to him. Actually, hold on. Let's kind of have the same conversation here, but let's say no to him this time. Yeah, that's it. What do you think, Ryu? Is Tipo right? No. So, this is where the story comes from, alright? He says, Geronimo here! And it just means, like, you jump in anyway. And that, out of context, that, I mean, it really doesn't even make sense there. Like, we say, no, I don't think he's right. And then he just says, Geronimo, like, get in there. Well, when I was little, I was young enough where, like, I couldn't read correctly. I mean, I could read enough, but I had to, like, piece stuff together, right? And me and my best friend at the time, Richard, we were reading this, and we played these kind of games together all the time. And we're reading it, and we literally read it as Geronimo. I'm like, what the hell does Geronimo mean? We don't even know what that means. And so we went forever. We're like laughing. He just screams Geronimo. So that was like an inside joke for us for a long time. We just screamed Geronimo to each other for no reason because that's what Tipo does here. But then, of course, as we got older, and I'm talking young, like 4th grade young. As we get older, obviously, I know what Geronimo means. And I was like, oh my God, we're stupid. We're extremely stupid like that. Every time I look at that, I'm like, oh my God, Geronimo. It was like an inside joke. It was something that we said. How terrible. How stupid. But it's fine. So, as you can tell, we're following the blood trail here. And there seems to be another cave. Did we literally get into a random battle right here? And as you guys can tell, I'm sure you see it on the recording too, and unfortunately right this second there's not much I can do about it, but the screen is kind of like wiggly, and the reason that's happening is because I use the save state, and so I'm just not going to use save states for this playthrough, and we'll avoid that most of the time, but I did want to show off the Geronimo thing and have the opportunity to tell that story in that context, and that's what I love about these kind of games where I have all this nostalgia connected to it, because it's like, bro, like this is where these stories come from. It's the monster. So this is the time for actual freaking boss time. This is straight up like real deal. He's not gonna run away. This isn't a joke anymore. This is the first boss of the game. He looks pretty worn out. This should be easy, right, Ray? I hope so. So let's do the thing. I love this battle music. Alright, so like I said, we're going to want to start off with pilfering. Let's go ahead and go all out on this one. We'll have Tipo use flare. And that being said, I want to have Ryu actually use protect on Ray because he's in the point position. He's going to take most of the hits from this guy, most likely. Couldn't steal anything. Dang, we need to get real lucky to be able to steal something, and I don't know how much that's going to work out for us. I honestly want Tipo using flare and stuff here more. 1, because it's good damage, but 2, because the new can't reprisal on... Oh, wow, that only did 3. This is going to do nothing after protect, but the new can't reprisal on magic attacks is what I was trying to say. So that is the best way to do that. Got our defense up. So in the original version of this game, I think some of the buffs were actually completely like broken, just like they were in Breath of Fire 2. I do believe that in this version they're fixed. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the truth. So we're going to test it out. So he did 3 to... Oh, good. We got the power food. The power food, if you don't get that from him, not a huge deal. All it does is like permanently raise somebody's attack by 1, which is cool. Nice to have. But if you don't get it, it's not the end of the world. So don't freak out there. And we'll just keep fighting this new... Yeah, he's going to reprisal us. So let's go ahead and have Ryu heal himself. Ray can just straight up attack now. Tipo, keep it up with the flares. Ryu, go ahead and get us a heal, please. So as you can tell, we only have 3 party members, and that's the max party limit in this game. We'll be getting up to... There's a total of 6 playable party members that you'll have like throughout the game. Okay, how much is he doing? 5. I think the new stomp is semi-random too. So that's not the best like grid to test ourselves on, but I think that the buffs do in fact work. I will double check on that. I'll let you guys know for sure what the answer is there, but pretty sure that's true. Alright, so let's heal Ray. New howls with fury. Okay. Alright, we feel you. He's gonna use Jolt. You'll see that spell all the time. Wow, Ray barely survived with 1 HP. How lucky are we? And as you can tell, they all have like their little animations for when they're low on health. This game is just, it's literally perfect. Heal you up real quick, Ray. You need that. Oh, only 20 on your heal, Ryu. That was kind of weak. Weak, Ryu, weak. That's okay. Let's go ahead and use a freaking healing herb. Let's not be so weak and just straight up heal our boy. And we're out of AP on Ryu anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, so the game is based off of a 3-person party system. So you will have to use that accordingly. Strategize accordingly and move on from there. Nice. Alright, Ray, keep dishing out the damage. Cheapo, get your flare going. Might as well just hit with Ryu, why not? Get that down. Oh, and we beat him. We won a great victory. 32 experience. That's great for everybody. Nobody got a level up. It's still great experience. 50 Zenny. And our first boss is done. Huh? I'm confused. It's dead. Wait, it died standing up like that? Well, that looks very interesting. It died on its feet, like it was trying to protect the cave behind it. Well, let's check out what it was protecting. Oh no. They're cubs. But it looks like they've been dead for a long time. That Nue must not have realized they were dead and kept on bringing food back for him. Boy, it wasn't too bright, was it? I mean, its cubs were already dead. Boy, if this just doesn't beat all. Sheesh. For me, this is the first time of the game, I think. I mean, the game's been kind of cutesy, silly, and it will be continue throughout the game. I like that theme of it too in the animations, but this is the first time that you can tell, like, this game's going to be a doozy. There will be crazy stories. I mean, this is incredibly sad, and I think this is the first, like, powerful moment of the game, but I think this is the first moment where you realize this is going to be a powerful game. So there you have it. The tragedy of the Nue. Well, let's wipe our faces, clear our tears, because that's extremely sad. I remember as a kid, I was like, what the hell? Like, no, because you feel so bad for it. It's an animal. I mean, I know it was our first boss, and it was trying to kill us, but the current will carry you down. Yeah, we'll jump on in. We're done with the cave here, but yeah. So Ryu, Tipo, and Ray have accomplished this heroic / dark deed. Kind of both. And it is what it is. That's Mount Glaus for you. Such a sad time. I like their little wet animations too and how they dry off. They're so cute. Hey, Bunyan. So, how does it feel to do some real work? For a change, When spring comes, the animals will return and life will get a little easier. Y'all did a good job. Congratulations. Wait a minute. You knew the Nue was only hunting for food for her cubs. And you still had us kill her? If you had known she had cubs, would you have let her live? And that's the first powerful moment of the game, guys. And they just leave it at like that. Let you think on it. So what's your perspective on that situation? Because, I mean, the Nue was attacking the town. And so spring came at last. But it had cubs and there were babies. And it was just a mama trying to fend. Spring came to the woods, to the mountain, and to the woods, and to their inhabitants. Look how pretty everything is in our already open chest because I knew to go get it, even though this is their little peek-see. Oh, there's another little bag over there. I forgot that one. Well, we'll go get that. See the scene with the birds? They're like, haha, there's treasure in this game. Did you notice? No, you fool. Yeah. And the virtue of the young boys who saved the village from the ferocious new chimera. I mean, it was ferocious, I will not lie. Earned them a place in the villager's heart. Well, look at that. They don't hate us anymore. They just forgot that we're thieves. I'm home! Ugh. I went to the West Woods looking for animals and berries. And look what I found! Apples! Now we won't have to worry about food anymore, right, Ray? It's a good thing we got rid of that monster, huh? I suppose so. Hey! Why don't we go down to the village and show them who did it? Tell them who got rid of the monster. I don't know. Isn't it better if we don't brag about it? What? Why is that? But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go see what they're saying about us, would it? Then we can go? Come on, come on! Alright, we'll go for it. So, we can go to the woods, but first I want to quick save. Oh, actually, go around this way. This is the better way to go. Don't you know, don't you know? We're gonna rest right here, save. Yes, I want to make a record of our journey, because we're gonna end the episode off here, actually, and I'll get rid of this nasty, nasty wiggling in between episodes here. Sorry, I just had to do that just to get the Geronimo out of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. The support really means a lot. I appreciate all of that. And I will see you guys next time in Breath of Fire 3, where we will explore what the world has for us when it's springtime.